Hi, in this stock portfolio update we're going to discuss what happened in the month of June and we're going to discuss how much dividend I got last quarter. Welcome back to a new portfolio update. My name is Jelle and today we're going to discuss what has happened last month, so the month of June, and of course we're going to discuss how much dividend I got last quarter. So maybe you've already seen it, but in the month of June we had a bit of a pullback. The market has cooled down a bit, and that might be because of the tech, which was quite a bit lower than we saw the month before that, the month of May. So my portfolio is now worth around 77,000K. It was over 80. So yeah, quite a pullback, but not that much. So let's take a look at the main assets I'm following. First, we have the AUAA, and we can see that it's on the day interval, and we can see that not much has happened since April. We had a small pullback until 29 of June, so nothing major for the European 50 best stocks. Then we go to the FUSA, we see the same thing, small pullback, not that much. VIUR, also not that much of a pullback. Then we go to Google, and now we can see that Google has dipped more, almost reaching the red line. Remember, on the day interval, if we go to, like, let's say a higher interval, the 8-day, yeah, I mean, there's a very large gap until we hit the red line. But for now, we stay on the 1-day interval. Then we go to Microsoft, and Microsoft has been an interesting one for a very long time. Green earnings, so the earnings are positive, and of course dividend. So this might be a good time to buy. That's why I'm interested in Microsoft for a very long time, because it's now been here for 140 days around the red line. So yeah, interesting. Then we go to Nvidia. We can see it also has a small pullback. I did buy a very small amount over here on the red line, and we will see that soon. Then Apple is still, well, it had a pullback, but then it went up again. We have Meta. Meta is a bit weird at the moment. It's, as we can see, it's very all over the place. It goes down, goes up, goes down. And the pattern now is it goes down. The long-term pattern is going down, as we can see, right? Then we have Tesla. It goes sideways for a bit. Amazon kind of looks like Meta, but then a very small trending. It trends up a bit. Then we have Bitcoin. Well, Bitcoin we're not going to discuss. It's for now only stocks. But as you can see, there was a small pushback, but not that major, to be honest. So what did I bought last month, or what did I sell last month? If we're going to take a look at the Giro, we'll see nothing. Nothing at all. I didn't buy anything. I didn't sell anything. There is a small reason for that, and that is because I now have an account on Trading 20212. Yes. And that's because I heard that this platform doesn't have a lot of transaction cost. They also offer automatic buying. So now, as you can see over here, that I have, we have three assets. We have the ETF, the S&P 500, and we have the Vanguard Developed Europe, which is again the same as on the Giro. But now, as you can see, it's a small position because I'm buying these two, the ETF ones, for €100 every month. I think that's the perfect amount for now, because then you will buy every month consistently. But if there's a dip, I will buy more. And this is possible on this platform because it doesn't has any transaction costs, or only when the transaction is very high in worth. I have no idea. But at the moment, this is perfect for a dollar cost average strategy, so a DCA strategy. And I also bought Nvidia, like I said, because I saw that it reaches the red line, and there was a small amount of cash left on this account. So I thought, well, why not? Let's buy Nvidia with one stock. And again, this is not something I will do on the Giro, because then it would be, the cost will be €4 or something, and now it's 0. So this is perfect because then I can step in with smaller amounts and then build on that, and that's what you want. So yeah, we will see how this will develop. I think I will keep both, but then start building on trading 212 more because yeah, it has some advantages on the Giro. And from the transactions we go to the dividend received. And for that we will pick our Excel sheet and you will see it over here. So the amount we are looking at is this right here. As you can see, right below is 1200-ish. Now I have to add that this number, the 1200, is without taxes, is with different currency combined. So for example, we have a lot of, you can see it over here, we have a lot of euro, USD, also a pound. So this is for example in pounds. I just put the number over there. In euros, it's worth a different amount. So let's say after taxes, and if we consider that also the dollar is a bit lower than the euro in worth, we look at, I think, between 900 to 1,000 euro received dividend. So that's a good number, and it was in line with what I was expecting because for example, Volkswagen, 263 euros, and that is for the whole month. The same goes for, I think, let me take a look, International Seaways, although I also received something in the first quarter, so not bad. But I know for sure that Volkswagen and BMW, they pay once every year and then you have to wait again. So the next quarters will probably be a bit lower. So what will I do for the next month, or what is in line with my plan? Well, I want to keep adding on the trading platform and also build a bit on the Giro, but not that much because the transaction costs are just higher. But I have my main account here, so I will not change broker all of a sudden. I will keep everything just as the way it is, but I will just keep building on this platform more. And what I also going to do is I'm following a course right now on how to become a better investor, because if we take a look at, for example, Simply Wall Street, and we look at MSF, that's Microsoft, then we see, let's go to valuation, for example. We see a lot of numbers and, for example, below future cash flow value, we see price to earnings, phase pairs and stuff. And sure, I kind of get it in the base, but I want to understand it on a deeper level. I want to know what all of this means so I can become a better investor. So for now, until that time, I will just stick to ETFs for the most part. And then we're going to build on top of that with some more stocks. So this was the update for the month of June, and of course also the quarter dividend update. If you want to keep track of my portfolio on the Giro, then you can follow the link and you can see what is now the current worth of the portfolio. We see 76,000 euro. I think it's a bit more, but now it's not updated because the market is closed in America or something. And I also have some cash in the account, so around 77,000 euro is now the current worth. So if you want to check it out, like I said, you can follow the link. And if you want to see more of these kind of videos, then make sure to subscribe to the channel. I make mostly financial videos, but I will cover everything in life. So if you are interested in that, then make sure you follow the channel. So that was it for this video. I wish you a great day, and until the next one. Bye bye.